know your finals fate now. Obviously, you've had some decent matchups with Geelong earlier in the year. What do you make of that game now?
Yeah, it's pretty exciting to have two games, both come down to a kick at the end of the game pretty much. And unfortunately, we've lost both of them. But I reckon the way we played in both games haven't disgraced ourselves at all. And the second one in particular probably should have won. They were outstanding in the last quarter, but looking back on it, we made a lot of mistakes. So we know we can beat them. We're going to have to play really well to beat a team like Geelong with the players they've got. But we're really confident about the way we're playing or stack up.
Does it motivate you even more, though, those losses? Does it sort of burn in the stomach?
Oh, I think it's fitting that we got Geelong in the first round. It's we've had great tussles with them, and I think it's, for us, we're really excited about the opportunity, maybe third time lucky to get the job done. And yeah, I just think it's fitting that the battles we've had this year, that they're the team in the first round of the finals that we match up with.
And to have back-to-back top 8 scalps as well. You're peaking at the right time of the season.
Yeah, we needed to win one of the last two, and we got the one in West Coast sort of off the back early, and that maybe took a little bit of the pressure off going into round 23 where we faltered last year. And I think for some of our guys, that ability to on the weekend yesterday just to go and play, and I think that almost lets them play to their full potential rather than playing with the weight on their shoulders. I think yesterday was as good as we've played all year against a quality side to win by 40, 50 points against one of the better sides in the comp. So especially with a couple of boys injured for most of the game, to run at the game like that's really exciting. I reckon, as you're saying, to run into the finals playing a couple of really quality sides as a lead-in has been really good for us, and to stand up in both of them and play well is a massive improvement for us.
You speak about the freedom that you played with on the weekend. How do you translate that into a final where obviously a lot of guys haven't been before?
Yeah, I probably can't answer it. I haven't been there. We've only got a couple of boys who have. Nathan did it 30 years ago, so it's totally new for us. So I'm sure we'll lean on guys like Geordie Lewis, even Goody will guide us through the steps for the next week or two of how it's going to work, and having the week off of not playing this weekend and how we prepare, and the mix of how much training is the right training, and how to just treat it as we normally would. But obviously it's going to be different. It's going to be Friday night and probably huge crowd, so there's going to be pressure. But I think for our guys, there's just excitement more than nerves about going into a situation like that.
What expectations do you place on the group going into this final series, given so many haven't been here before? What do you want to achieve?
Oh, we expect to win. That's all we expect, to go out there and win and play well. Doesn't mean, guys are going to be, as I said, guys are going to be excited for us. They will be nervous, but we think that our best is good enough, so we're going out there to win.
Have you heard from Dom Tyson just about the arm?
I'm literally about to go pick him up after this. He's had surgery last night, so they don't muck around. They got it done. I think he's got a plate in his arm. We don't know if he'll be right to play in that first final. It seems to be with these things where they can put a plate in broken bones, they can get back quicker than expected. We've had a few guys who've had broken hands and played the next week, 5-6 days later. So I'm not sure about the arm. He seems in good spirits, but we'll see how he goes.
And Kent as well?
Kent, we're not really sure about. I think it's an AC shoulder. That's probably a bit trickier. I don't think they know yet. They'll probably have a bit more info later in the week, but he might be in a bit more strife, but we'll see.
Good to have Jack Viney back, no doubt.
Yeah, Jack, from what I've seen, just little glimpses looking over in the rehab group, he looks like he's moving really well. I think he said himself that he feels like he's actually running naturally without, the back of his mind thinking about the foot or the ankle or the toe or whatever. He's had all these little issues that keep flaring up. And I think this time he thinks that he's got it right, and he hasn't rushed it. He could have played. I think he said, we could have pushed for the West Coast game, could have pushed for this week, and then, of course, there's another week off. So I think he's very confident about being able to play. And a guy like Jack, he's probably the only guy on the list you don't have to worry about match fitness, because he just wills himself to the next contest, to the next quarter. Like, he seemingly doesn't get tired. He just pushes himself to the next effort. So as long as he's pain-free, I'm pretty sure he'll play, and he'll play well.
Can you believe that you're leading a forward line now, obviously without Jesse Hogan, and how much, I guess, has it changed having Sam Wiedemann alongside you, and I guess his improvement as well? Yeah,
Sam's done a really good job with Jesse going out. They're different players, both key forwards, but playing a bit of a different way. Jesse's gets up and down the ground and moves around a fair bit. Sam's probably played more of a just stay at home, can create a contest down the line, and so while it's not a perfect substitute, Sam's done such a good job. Just every time the ball's kicked in his area, he at least competes, brings it to the ground. kicked a really nice goal on the weekend, so he's doing a really good job, Sam. And like we'd love to have Jesse there, but in the situation he's not going to be there this year. So Sam stepped up and done a really good job.
And just on James Harms as well, I mean, he's obviously going to have
a
a big job this weekend. He did another great job on the weekend. I mean, he's really added a string to his bow in the past, I guess, month, 6 weeks, hasn't he?
Well, he's sort of done this tagging role, but go and win the footy himself as well. So I think he's been able to nullify some really, really good opponents, but still have an impact on the game. And he's not afraid to break a tackle or take the opposition on. So I think he's been probably our biggest improvement for the whole year. Like, he's been unbelievable. Just goes about his role, not flustered if he's playing on Nat Fife, Dangerfield. Like, he'll take on the best of the best and thinks he can beat them, and he has been. So if he can keep doing that, that'll go a big way to us winning.